everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. I'm Beth Elin. Today we're going to do a quick full body stretch and we're going to be staying really close to the ground. So today we're going to start in a child's pose. So you can come to all fours and drop your hips towards your ankles. You can bring your knees together to touch, or you can bring them as wide as the mat, whatever is most comfortable for you here. And fold on forward, leaning your chest towards the mat. Breathing deeply in through the nose, making an exhale sigh out the mouth. If your forehead doesn't reach the mat here, you can always stack your hands or stack your two fists to make that happen. So you can fully relax into this pose. Breathing into your low back. And go ahead and walk both hands over towards the left, reaching your right hand up towards the upper left corner of your mat, and then fold again, keeping your hips as they were. Feeling a deep side body stretch in the right side of your ribs. 2 more deep breaths here. Push your hands into the mat to come up part way, and then walk your hands over to the right, reaching that left hand up to the upper right corner of the mat and folding it back down. Feeling your ribs stretch out kind of like an accordion here. Pushing yourself back up to center and pushing yourself all the way back up to take a seat on your heels. Let's do 2 rounds of cat-cow here. So come to tabletop pose, shoulders over your wrists, and your hips over your knees. As you inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, and exhale, bring your chin towards your chest, lifting your navel up towards your spine. 1 more. Inhale, look up, and exhale, curl it in. Come back to neutral, tuck your toes under, and go ahead and push your hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Make any movements here that you feel are necessary, maybe walking your legs out, straightening one leg, and bending the opposite knee. Come to stillness here. Go ahead and inhale, bring your right leg up. Exhale, pull that in and plant that foot up near your right thumb. Hang out here in your runner's lunge, maybe moving back and forth, sinking into your hips. You can drop that back knee, uncurl the toes. Inhale, come up into your low lunge. Keeping your hips nice and neutral. Feeling that deep stretch in the front of your left quad. Exhale, come forward. Plant your left hand down, and optional if you want to take a quad stretch here, you can pull that left foot up and reach towards the pinky toe side of your foot and kick that foot into your hand. Twisting from the navel, pulling your shoulder back. Slowly let that go. Pop back up into your runner's lunge, sinking into your hips. And exhale, push back into your downward facing dog. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So inhale, right leg rise, left leg rises. Exhale, plant that foot forward. Might have to pull it along with your hand, that's fine. Sink into your runner's lunge. Finding any movement here that is necessary. And drop your knee, uncurl your toes, inhale, lift up into your low lunge. Tailbone is pointed straight down, spine is long, shoulders directly over the hips. And if you did the quad stretch on the other side, you can do so on this side. Exhale, bring your right hand down, bring your right foot in, and reach your left hand towards the pinky side toe. And push your foot into your hand. Breathing deeply into your thigh. Keep pushing into the left big toe. Go ahead and release the grip. Pop back up into your runner's lunge. Maybe bouncing up and down a little bit, making little circles. And push it back into your downward dog. Drop your knees to the mat. We're going to do 2 more rounds of cat-cow. So inhale again. Reach your chest forward. Tailbone points to the sky. Exhale. Curl that tailbone down between your knees. Inhale up. Shoulders rolling back. And exhale. Curl it up. We're going to come to lie down on your back. So go ahead and transition however you need to. I just move, set on my heels and turn to one side here. Lie down on your back. Put your feet flat on the mat, kind of closer to you so your fingertips graze your heels. We're going to be moving into bridge pose. So press your palms into the mat, press your feet into the mat, and as you inhale, you're going to push yourself up, push your hips straight up as high as they can go. You can use your arms here. And on an exhale, you can lower it back down. You can use a block here. So even if you don't have a block, you can energetically pretend there is one here. Put a block between your thighs, and you're squeezing this block as hard as you can while you do this. So inhale, Push up, engage in the thighs. Exhale, lower down. 2 more like this. Inhale, rise up. Keeping both knees pointed straight up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push up. And exhale, lower on down. You can move the block out of the way. Bring your feet as wide as the mat. And windshield wiper your legs back and forth. Keeping your hands up like this, like in a T, in a cactus shape. Go ahead and lower both knees over to one side. Maybe bringing that right knee up over the left. Keeping this right shoulder blade down on the mat. Slow, deep breaths as we cool it down. We'll go ahead and twist to the other side. So bring your knees, drop your knees over to the right. Making sure your left shoulder stays down. Making sure your stuff is out of the way. Mainly want to make sure your left shoulder blade stays down on the mat. Ideally, you'll be able to twist so your hips are stacked, so your left hip is directly over your right. Unwind here. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little hug. You rock side to side. And let's take Shavasana, our final resting pose, corpse pose. Taking up as much space as possible. Reaching your arms palms facing up on the mat. Maybe closing your eyes if that's comfortable for you. Breathing deeply into your belly. Releasing any tension that is left over in your body. And as you feel ready, go ahead and wiggle your fingers and your toes, roll out your wrists and your ankles. Reach your arms up overhead, big stretch. Roll to one side. Hang out here on your arm for a moment. And push yourself back up to take a seat. However is comfortable for you. I'm going to go ahead and sit cross-legged. Bring your hands together to touch, Anjali Mudra. I'm going to close our practice by chanting Om one time. You're welcome to join me. Inhaling to chant. Om. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. I hope you feel relaxed. I hope you feel really stretched out and ready to go. So thank you again. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.